Hey, Andy. I assume you get a lot of these emails, but after listening to the first 2 weeks of this series, I just couldn't ignore God pressing it on my heart to send this. Like many, I grew up in a broken home, and at the age of 5, my mother moved us 600 miles away from my father. When I was 12 years old, I got the talk from my mother, and while I do recall her encouraging me to wait until I found someone I loved, there was no encouragement to save sex until marriage. All I knew about sex was what my friends were doing, and this knowledge took me into my high school years with a constant state of numbness, giving myself away to every boyfriend I had. During my first year of college, I began surrounding myself with different people. My new friends and I started attending Buckhead Church, and it became a routine for me to listen to messages online. One night I found myself sitting in my dorm room listening to the Twisted Category of One talk. I wasn't remotely prepared for what I was about to hear. I can remember everything about that night. It was a moment of truth in my life and my largest milestone to this day. I was in tears, writing notes like a madman. I was slapped in the face with the truth about sex, and the shallowness of my relationship with God was revealed. I finally realized the connection between my experience with sex and my life of numbness. My intimacy factor was gone. Everything became real when you gave the 1-year challenge. I had no idea how I was going to do that, but I printed out my notes, grabbed a pen, and wrote November 6, 2007. No dating for 1 year. No sex until marriage. And then I signed it. The very next day I wrote in my journal, "I made it one day, God." It was the most challenging thing I had ever been faced with. There were so many guys floating around in my life. I had to cancel my text messaging, and slowly I began to feel sensitivity to my sin. Just 1 month after stepping up to the plate with God, I already began to feel Him work in my heart. A few months later, an old high school acquaintance contacted me through Facebook. He was currently working as a youth minister and noticed through my online bio that I had changed. He asked to hear my story, and I told him about my November 6th commitment. He became someone who spoke truth into what God was showing me and helped me with the messes I was still caught up in. With complete purity and altruism in his heart, he led me closer to God. When November 6th rolled around, he asked to take me on a date. I went, but after our date, I told him I just wanted to be friends. 4 months passed, as well as a few dates with other guys, and we ran into each other again. I was so excited to see him. I had thought a lot about the lack of substance in the previous dates I had been on. We continued to talk, and I slowly saw it all come together. I saw the beauty of what God wanted to do through our lives. He was a virgin and had made the commitment when he was young to stay pure until marriage. I felt unworthy of that. He had a lifestyle that I desired but didn't feel deserving of, and yet he wanted to bring me with him. I saw Jesus in him. I was precious to him. It was in April 2009, and a year and 5 months after my purity commitment, that I saw God's plan unfolding, and we began dating. Our love story continued on for a little over a year, and in July 2010, he asked me to marry him. Our relationship is founded on friendship and faith, and I felt God's confirmation. We set our marriage date exactly 3 years after God changed my life, Saturday, November 6, 2010. We just celebrated 6 months of marriage, and I am in tears thinking of what we have been through. If it wasn't for the year thing, and all God changed in my heart, not only would I be incapable of loving him the way he deserves to be loved, I probably wouldn't have him at all. We are so thankful to God for calling us into bigger stories than the ones we would have written for ourselves. Thanks for listening.